What's up, Gooners? Fabrizio Romano has just revealed Arsenal's plan for Nwaneri. Mikel Arteta may be about to leave Bukayo Saka out of the starting lineup. And Newcastle has just made a decision about Tino Livramento that changes everything. But first, if you're passionate about Arsenal, click here on the subscribe button right now. Every day we bring you the biggest updates so you can stay informed about everything happening behind the scenes at Emirates Stadium. So subscribe now, leave your like, and let's get to today's news. Gooners Nwaneri has had a turbulent loan spell at Marseille. Manager changes, hierarchical changes, everything going wrong, and fans are worried about his future. But Fabrizio Romano just revealed Arsenal's plan for the 18-year-old, and it might surprise you. After an incredible breakthrough season, Nwaneri hit a period of uncertainty. While he's struggling in France, Arsenal's attacking midfield options are growing back in North London. Max Dauman's rise, Eberechi Eze's arrival. It's getting difficult to see where Nwaneri fits in when he returns. But here's what Fabrizio Romano guaranteed on his YouTube channel, and this is absolutely critical. At the moment, I can guarantee that Arsenal maintain full confidence in the player. Arsenal are waiting for him to complete this season at Marseille for these final 10/11 games and then come back to the club. Full confidence. Despite everything that's happened at Marseille, Arsenal haven't lost faith. Romano continued, they believe in Nwaneri 100%. The message from Arsenal is still optimistic. Now here's what Arsenal will do in the summer. They'll speak to Nwaneri to understand what's best for him, whether that's staying at Arsenal or going on loan somewhere else. They'll assess all options with the player. Romano doubled down. Arsenal maintain full trust in Ethan. Even if they understand it's been an unlucky loan so far at Marseille, they believe in the player. They trust his potential, and nothing has changed in terms of long-term plans. It's easy to forget that just 2 seasons ago, Nwaneri was still solely an academy player. So much has changed in such a short time. The loan at Marseille hasn't worked out, but Arsenal have the belief that Nwaneri's long-term future is at the Emirates. Regardless of Dauman's rise or Eze's arrival, Arsenal's plan hasn't changed. Nwaneri is coming back, and they'll figure out the next step together. Do you think Nwaneri should stay at Arsenal next season or go on another loan? Comment stay or loan. While Arsenal plan for Nwaneri's future, there's a massive decision to make about a current starter. Gooners, this is going to be controversial, but it needs to be said. Mikel Arteta might need to drop Bukayo Saka from the starting 11. Saka is Arsenal's highest earner. He's the poster boy of the club. The perfect example to fans, academy hopefuls, and his teammates. But there's a problem. The 24-year-old hasn't looked anywhere near his usual self throughout the season. Let me give you the numbers, and they're absolutely shocking. Just 9 goals in 39 appearances in all competitions. For Arsenal's highest earner and supposed best player, that's massively underperforming. Against Bayer Leverkusen, Saka was at his worst. A spark was clearly missing from the England international. He lost 6 duels and completed only 33% of his dribbles. Arteta had seen enough. He brought on Noni Madueke, and Madueke offered exactly what Saka didn't. Energy, directness, danger. Every remaining game in Arsenal's season is like a cup final. Wins are needed everywhere. And at present, Saka isn't contributing enough. Madueke, on the other hand, is giving Arteta a call to make that was unthinkable when the season started, to drop Saka for the summer signing. There's no lesson for players like being dropped out of the starting 11. Arteta does it with others, but it just doesn't happen to Saka. But now it should. A taste of having the roles reversed could trigger the 24-year-old into action at a crucial time. With a quadruple to fight for, Arsenal need their best players at their very best. Something isn't right with Saka right now. Hamstring issues, hip problems, he's clearly not fully fit. While Madueke is thriving on the opportunities he's being given, which could prompt Arteta to stun everyone and make the change. This isn't about Saka being finished. This is about getting him right. Sometimes the best way to do that is to give him a rest, let him heal, and come back stronger. Dropping Saka would send shockwaves through Arsenal, but if it gets the best version of Bukayo Saka back, it might be worth it. Should Arteta drop Saka and start Noni Madueke? Comment drop or start Saka. Now, speaking of changes to the squad, Newcastle just made a decision about a right-back Arsenal want. Gooners, Newcastle United have come to a decision about Tino Livramento, and it could be huge for Arsenal. Arsenal have been looking at right-backs ahead of the summer in a bid to restructure the position. It surely means Ben White is likely to leave, with Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta already working on reinforcements. One option is Livramento, who's been linked to the Gunners amid uncertainties around his future at Newcastle. And according to Team Talk, Newcastle are now open to letting Livramento leave. Here's what's happening behind the scenes, and this is absolutely critical. Intermediaries have been briefed about the right-back's pending availability. That's a clear signal to interested clubs like Arsenal. Newcastle aren't pushing Livramento out the door, but they've signalled that offers will be considered. That's a green light for Arsenal to explore a deal, but there are two major problems that Arsenal need to consider. Problem number one, Manchester City are very interested. If this becomes a bidding war between Arsenal and City, we all know who usually wins those battles. City have unlimited resources and can blow Arsenal out of the water financially. Problem number two, Newcastle expect a fee in excess of £60 million. That's a high price for a player whose market value, according to Transfermarkt, sits around the £35 million mark. And here's why that price tag is ridiculous: Livramento's injury record. This season alone, Livramento has missed 27 matches due to various injuries, one being his hamstring, which is notoriously tricky to navigate. Arsenal already have two fullbacks who can't be relied upon due to fitness, Ben White and Riccardo Calafiori. Adding another injury-prone fullback to the list seems rather redundant. Signing Livramento would be a risk that offers high reward. But Arsenal have to make the deal work for them. A price tag exceeding £60 million for a player whose availability is not guaranteed. That's a huge gamble. Should Arsenal pay £60 million plus for injury-prone Tino Livramento? Comment yes or no. So Gooners, 3 questions. Should Ethan Nwaneri stay at Arsenal next season or go on another loan to get more game time? Is it time for Mikel Arteta to drop Bukayo Saka and start Noni Madueke to light a fire under our highest earner? And should Arsenal pay over £60 million for Tino Livramento despite his injury problems and Man City competition? Drop your answers in the comments right now. And if this video gave you the controversial Arsenal news you needed, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more news every single day. Until next time, Gooners, come on you Gunners!